This is the Easton Zoning Board of Appeals meeting for Tuesday, October, what's today, the 20th, 2020. Zoom hearing. The first matter on the agenda is a 6:30 public hearing, special permit number 20-13. Applicant is seeking a special permit to operate a fitness studio at property located at 290 Turnpike Street in Easton. Mr. Secretary, would you like to read the advertisement and any comments?
All right, I'd be happy to. Town of Easton Board of Appeals will hold public hearing on Tuesday, October 20th, 2020, to be held remotely on special petition. On the petition for a special permit by Charles Marione for property located at 290 Turnpike Street, Easton, Mass. Assessors map 47U, lot 50, for a special permit pursuant to Easton Code Book, Chapter 235-56, and Appendix A, subsection E, number 18. Applicant is seeking permission to use a portion of the premises to operate a fitness studio. The virtual meeting link will be contained within the posted agenda at least 48 hours in advance of the meeting. This meeting is also available on masspublicnotices.org. Now, the following comments. The following had no or not applicable departments. DPW, Police Department, Affordable Housing Trust, Historical Commission, the Environmental Planner, the Conservation Commission did have a comment, has approved the site plan in Easton, permit number 1408, and a partial certificate of compliance was issued April 30th, 2020. Outstanding issues include slope stabilization and landscaping. And the planning board had a comment. They also stated to recommend the project, and their comment was as follows. At their meeting on October 13th, 2020, Planning and Zoning Board reviewed special permit number 20-13, 290 Turnpike Street, and voted 4-0 to recommend the special permit application to allow the requested operation of a small group fitness business at 290 Turnpike Street. And that appears to be all.
Okay. Before we get started with the actual hearing, I just wanted to make sure that people know the procedures here. During the public testimony portion of the meeting, members of the public can be recognized by using the raise hand function found under participants from Zoom, or make a request with the Q&A function. If you're joining only by phone, you can press *9 to raise your hand. If an applicant wishes to display materials, you can let me know and we can do a screen share, or if you're able to do it, that's fine as well. As in any public meeting, indecent behavior will not be tolerated, and anyone who abuses the use of the meeting platform will be terminated from the meeting. We will obviously, we only have one hearing on the agenda for tonight, so there's not a time restriction on how long this will take. So in any event, I can turn this over to you, Mr. Marione, if you would care to proceed. And I don't know if you want your camera on. It doesn't have to
Yes,
be. But,
I do. I thought I had it on.
let me see if I can.
Oh, wait a minute, I got it here. How's that?
Well, we'll see here in a second.
No, right there.
There,
Okay.
there you go.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Nick. How are you?
Good, thank you. Mr. Chairman, members of the board, thank you. My name is Nick Marione, for the record. I'm representing Alexi Turnpike LLC on this matter. As you know, the building is under construction. We are doing the landscaping now. They were planting the trees today, and the lawn out front will follow. At that point, we'll be able to file for our final certificate of compliance, which were issues that were mentioned in the comments section. So what we're seeking here tonight, as stated, is a use variance, a use special permit for this fitness studio to occupy 3,600 square feet. They do specialized fitness training, small groups, sometimes even individual training. The most people they've had in a group historically is 12 people. They have 3 total employees, 2 fitness instructors who usually don't work at the same time, and 1 front desk person. As stated in my brief, there shouldn't be any problem with parking due to the number of people who will be visiting the studio. And there shouldn't be any problems with traffic flow or safety out at the street. One of the representatives of the owner is available, I believe, to speak if you have any questions. But other than that, I think it looks to me like a fairly simple matter for this special permit, and we request that the board issue a special permit for this use. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Okay.
And one other thing, if I might add, I think there were 2 other things we actually had. One was the, and I don't know if you have to vote on this or not, it's the request waiver from paper copies. And we also request a reimbursement of the double charge for the advertising and postage. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna, Suzanne, we're all set with those, correct? The paper copies are automatically waived under our current rules and regulations that we're operating under?
Correct.
And I don't think we have to vote on the double charge, right? We're taking
No,
care of that
Stephanie
administratively.
Danielson, Stephanie said she's reviewing that and she understands there are funds to be returned.
Yep, okay,
And you're on the list.
okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick. Does the owner want to speak or just be available
No.
if need be?
I don't know if the owner's even on with us. One of the representatives for the business, for the Healthy Hustle Fitness is available should you have questions that I can't answer.
Okay, okay. Who is that?
Chris O'Neill. Chris, are you there? Yeah, he's on. Yes.
Oh, he is? I don't see
Yes.
him listed here, that's why.
He just sent me
It's
a
under a
text
different
saying
name.
he was on.
What's that?
He just sent me a text saying he was on. So apparently you just can't see him.
Yeah,
He's under Artie Lucas. It's under Artie Lucas.
yep. Okay, he's on.
Okay, got him.
All right. I'll bring him up here and then he can be available. But if he doesn't want to add anything, we can just go to questions from the board members. Ed, do you have any questions?
No questions.
Tim?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. Jeremy? What was that?
I have no questions.
No questions. Okay. John?
No questions.
Oh, that was easy. The only question I had, and I know it's in here somewhere, Nick, so I apologize, but what are the hours of operation proposed?
They're Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, yep, there it is. I got it now. Thanks.
Mhm.
And is there any issue with, I know you said there's no problem with parking and realistically with just a handful of people coming in and out, but what's the parking requirement for the building itself and what you're providing?
Well, we expanded through a modification to the site plan
Mm-hmm.
several months ago. We expanded, adding, I think it was 11 parking spaces.
Okay.
Not because we thought this use were required, just because we thought that landscape island, the large landscape island in the middle should have been narrowed and more parking be made available in case we need it.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I don't have any other questions. Is there anything you want to add before we close the hearing and deliberate?
No, nothing,
Okay.
unless there's questions, I'm good.
Okay, so before we do that, if there are any members of the public that would like to speak, there's the Q&A function at the bottom. There's also a raised hand function that you can add or click. I'll just give people a minute here to do that if they want to. Seeing nobody raising their hand, does somebody want to make a motion to close the hearing?
I'll move to close the hearing.
Moved by Mr. Curran,
Seconded.
seconded by Mr. Watson. We'll do a roll call vote. Tim,
I'm in favor.
Ed,
Aye.
Jeremy,
Favor.
John?
Yes, in favor.
Okay, and I am as well. So that's 5-0 to close the hearing. Somebody want to make a motion on the application for the special permit?
I'll move to approve the application for the special permit.
Okay, motion to approve the special permit made by Mr. Curran, seconded by
Seconded.
Mr. Watson. All those in favor? We'll do roll call vote again. Tim,
Aye.
Ed,
Aye.
Jeremy? Lost you on the audio there. Can you say it again?
Aye.
Excellent. John?
Aye.
And I vote in favor of it as well. So 5-0, Nick. You're good to go and we're all set.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Have a nice evening.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on just a second. All right, so the next thing we have is to approve the minutes from the September 15th, 2020 meeting. Anybody want to make a motion to approve those?
I'll move to approve the minutes from the prior meeting.
Okay, motion by Mr. Curran to approve the meeting minutes from the September 15th, 2020 meeting, seconded
Seconded.
by Mr. Watson. And all in favor by roll call, Tim,
Aye.
Ed,
Aye.
Jeremy,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
and I vote in favor of approving them as well, 5-0. Suzanne, anything else I'm not thinking of at the moment?
No, we're good.
Okay, and currently we have nothing scheduled for November?
No, actually, this week, new applications are being filed. We will have.
Okay, so we will have something, we have 2 in process, I know that, but neither one of them is final or necessarily going forward in November, right?
By tomorrow, you'll see something.
Something new tomorrow, okay,
Correct.
great, all right. Guess we can do a motion to close the hearing.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to close the hearing by Mr. McCall, seconded by
Seconded.
Mr. Watson. Roll call, Tim,
Aye.
Ed,
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Jeremy,
Aye.
and I vote to close as well. Have a good night, guys. Thank you, and we'll see you in a month.
Take care.
Yep. You too. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Take care. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good night, Suzanne.
Good night.